Class 7th, Subject Mathematics. Chapter 5, Exercise 5.1, Lines and Angles, Part 2. In the previous exercise, we learned about complementary and supplementary angles. Here we are going to learn about linear pairs, adjacent angles, and vertically opposite angles. So let's start with the first one, that is adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are two angles that have common vertex and a common side. Vertex of an angle is the end point of the rays that form the sides of the angle. When we say common vertex and common side, we mean that the vertex point and the side are shared by the two angles. This will be made clear by the next figure in the next slide. That is, you can see that angle CAD is divided into two parts, namely angle CAB and angle BAD. So these two angles are combining together to form angle CAD. So we can say angle CAB is adjacent to angle BAD. This is an example of adjacent angles. Now let's see, two angles are adjacent when share the common vertex, common arm. Angles do not overlap. It does not have a common interior point. It can be complementary or supplementary angle when they share the common vertex. There should be a non-common arm on both the sides of the common arm. Then only that angle will be adjacent angle. Now next is linear pair of angles. Here linear means in a line. A pair of adjacent angles formed by intersecting lines, and it has a property that linear pair of angles are supplementary. Like here you can see A and B part of the angle. A plus B makes the angle as 180 degree. So definitely it will be linear. Next is vertically opposite angle. In geometry, a pair of angle is said to be vertical. Also, opposite and vertically opposite, which is abbreviated as vert.op.angles. If the angles are formed from two intersecting lines and the angles are not adjacent, they all share a vertex. Such angles are equal in measure and can be described as congruent. So B and A angle are vertically opposite. You can see that blue and red line denotes that. When a pair of line intersect, as shown in the figure below, four angles are formed. Angle AOD and COB are vertically opposite to each other, and angle AOC and BOD are vertically opposite to each other. These angles are known as vertically angles and opposite angles, like it's marked in blue and red, you can see in the figure. So the question number 9 to 14 are based on these angles only. So let's see question number 9 of the exercise. A figure is given here. They are asking, number 1, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Is angle AOC adjacent to angle AOE? Do angle COE and EOD form a linear pair? Are angle BOD and DOA are supplementary? Is angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4? What is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5? So in the first, angle 1 to angle 2, is this adjacent? Yes, I told you that they are having common vertex. So definitely angle 1 will be equal adjacent to angle 2. Angle AOC adjacent to angle AOE? No, they have non-common arms on opposite side of common arm. Third part, yes, these two angles form the linear pair. In the fourth part, yes, they are supplementary because the sum of these two angles are making the sum as 180 degrees. So they are supplementary. Fifth part, they are vertically opposite angles, and in sixth part, vertically opposite angle of 5 is angle COB. Now question 10. Indicate in which pairs of angles are number 1 opposite angles, number 2 linear pair. First, vertically opposite angle, as you can see, angle 1 and 4 are vertically opposite, and angle 5 and sum of angle 2 and 3 are vertically opposite angles. Second part is linear pairs. 1 and 5 are linear pair, and 5 and 4 are linear pair, children. So keep in mind that in linear pair and vertically opposite angles, you have to Observe keenly and then write about the angles, whether they are vertically opposite or linear pair. Next question 11. In the following figure, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Give reasons. Angle 1 and angle 2 are not adjacent because their vertex is not common. As I told you earlier also, when I was telling about the properties and with the figure, that it should have common vertex, but here you can see that angle 1 and 2 have different vertex. That's why these are not adjacent. Question number 12. Find the values of the angle x, y and z in each of the following. As you have done the earlier question, here also we are going to see that opposite to x is 55 degree. These are vertically opposite angles, so value of x will be 55 degree. Now value of y, 55 plus y is equal to 180 degree because it forms a linear pair, equals to 180 minus 55, that is 125 degree. Also y is equals to z because these are vertically opposite angles. So the value of y is equals to z is equal to 125 degree. This way you will observe the figure and then you are going to find out the solution. Second part. 40 plus x plus 25 is equal to 180 degree because these are the angles formed on the same line. So the sum will be definitely 180 degree. 65 degree plus x is equal to 180 degree. So the value of x will be 115 after subtracting 180 and 65. Now value of y. 40 degree plus y is equal to linear pair, that is the sum will be 180 degree. So value of y will be 180 minus 40, it will be 140 degree. Also y plus z is 180 degree because these form the linear pair. 140 degree plus z is equal to 180 degree. From equation 1 we have placed the value of y here in the next part. So z is equal to 180 minus 140 degrees is equal to 40 degree. So the value of x is 115 degree, y 140 and z 40 degree. Do very carefully. Question 13. It is just a fill in the blanks question. This you can try yourself. Let's see question 14. In the adjoining figure, name the following pairs of angles. Obtuse vertically opposite angle. Angle AOD and BOC are obtuse vertically opposite angles in the given figure. You can see as the figure has a proper labeling and points are very clearly mentioned. Second part, adjacent complementary angles. Angle EOA and angle AOB are adjacent complementary angles in the given figure. Equal supplementary angles. EOB and EOD are equal supplementary angles. Unequal supplementary angles. Angle EOA and EOC are unequal supplementary angles. Now adjacent angles that do not form linear pair, those are angle AOB and angle AOE. Pair is angle AOE and EOD. Then another pair is angle EOD and COD are the adjacent angles that do not form a linear pair in the given figure. This way this exercise is over, children. Thank you and have a nice day.